Here we are at the West versus the Rest in Ranui, Auckland. Isaac Savage with my verbal sparring partner, the Maniac, Triple C,
Onto it, that's the
Kendall
one.
Cannon.
Verbal sparring partner, I like
Cooper.
it. Up here in Ranui, Waitemata Seagulls Rugby League Club. Onto it. Great start to the day. Looks like a few amateurs on. West versus the Rest.
We've got 17 fights today, kicking off with the females. Ashley Belk here in the red corner against Yahlina Bhamji from the blue corner. This is going to be an absolute banger. 3x2s. These girls are quite light, but they'll be fast and furious.
Yeah, 3x2s, so they'll be going at it. Just getting checked by the ref in the ring.
Quite a nice new tidy ring. We've got two tonight, low to the ground. I haven't seen too many of these. I know it's Craig Thompson's ring, who will also be jumping in the ring tonight.
Oh, nice. Okay, it is his ring. So yeah, counter punch, lower, probably good, better view for the crowds that are on ground level. See how it goes.
Easy for the fighters to get into, just a quick step up. And for all those involved tonight, it's good to see. We're ready to kick off the action now. 3x2s. Ashley Belk there in the red, Yahlina there in the blue.
On time. That is a first in New Zealand, so it is going to be a banger. Awesome. Last instructions, checking the judges, ref going around. Ding ding, we're on. Okay. Light on their feet.
Just as I see two fast and furious, you see that jab lightning from Ashley there in the red.
Yeah, not as much of a feeling out round. They're just sort of jumping in, exploding, testing what they got. Nice combos.
Loving the firepower here too from Ashley, but Yahlina is no pushover. She's very fast as well and just taking it to her now.
Yeah, good evasive action. That's, getting in close, being able to evade the punch and then coming forward and committing. Yeah.
I'm actually loving the aggression too from Ashley. I always love an aggressive fighter, and not trying to compare too many people to Tyson, as I usually do, but she's got just such a walk forward style, crouching, comes forward, explosiveness. Look at her coming forward now, the aggression.
Yeah, it's that balance in the center of gravity where she can bop and weave on the spot.
Big hook, left hook landing there too from Ashley.
Yeah, you could hear it. Could hear it from here. So yeah, the crowd's getting what they paid for. I can't see them slowing down either, so they're being keeping up the pace. And,
massive hooks and body shots there from Ashley.
Coming in from the outside, just evading and then launching through. It's just about that relax and explode, recover and explode. It's like she can see something and then she decides to commit to it.
Ashley all the way from Nelson to come up for this fight, and Yahlina here in Auckland, trained out of Imran Khan. So a local versus a South Islander, and it's certainly turned on the heat for this round one so far. They, like you said, Cooper, they are not holding back. There's no filling out process in round one, is there?
Yeah, look, Yahlina with those tidy combos, light on her feet, coming through, double jab straight, sticking to those, coming forward with those punches.
Big shots there, rocking the head back of Yahlina. The aggression is certainly coming through from Ashley. Fast round, fast paced. They're throwing it all out there, and there's still 2 rounds to go.
Yeah, holding the middle of the ring, having that good ring craft. They're going to be keeping the judges on their toes, I reckon. So that was pretty equal, really, pretty even. So each person at home can make their own decision of what they saw or what they were looking for. But normally judges are looking for scoring shots, ring aggression, and ring craftsmanship.
Personally, I felt, just from the observation of the first round, the aggression, the power shots, I felt Ashley didn't have to take away round one, but hey, who am I? I'm just a lousy commentator on the sidelines.
As soon as you see one, you keep looking for it, so the other, they can spur on the other opponent. So it's about them recognising what's going on and then coming back to their foundation. So we'll see what amateur background they've had. Normally the second round is when they're warmed up, ready to go straight into it.
Well, the good thing too, and what's going to be interesting to see is, can Ashley continue the firepower? Is she going to run out of steam or keep it going all the way to round 3? Just as I said that, she comes out guns blazing.
Yeah, what was that, 2 or 3? Straight in. I was going to say 3 or 4. So yeah, good bobbing and weaving. And those straight punches from Yahlina are coming through.
Good walk forward style from Yahlina. She's taken a few on the chin of those shots from Ashley, but she's still finding a home for those jabs coming through the middle.
Yeah, because I think sometimes Ashley's throwing the hooks, the outside
Massive
punches,
uppercut.
and
That was
Yahlina's keeping it
launching.
straight. So yeah, it's just that coming forward, being okay with being on the back foot.
Nice little jab there too that put Ashley just off balance there from Yahlina. So those jabs are certainly finding home, and a right just overhand there, actually getting out the way of.
Yeah, normally it's easier when one person's throwing straight punches, the other person comes through with hooks, and vice versa.
I don't know if you noticed, but Ashley just did a step back and then launched in with a left hook, which was absolutely beautiful. It's clinical. For these girls to show such skill with the limited amounts of fights they've had is just incredible.
Did she land? Is that what the score? Is that what the judges saw? Did they see a scoring shot?
Big right again too from Ashley. She is absolutely monstrous and savage with those shots. What a first fight we're kicking off here today, Kendall. It's
evenly matched. Yeah, it's totally straight in there. So good punches, good work rate.
Here in Ranui at the Waitemata Seagulls Rugby League Club. 16 fights to go.
Yeah, good amateur grassroots boxing. Could be the new home of it. So yeah, the Seagulls Rugby League Club, Peach Boxing putting on their event. West versus the rest. What's the date today? We're in December already. Where's the year gone? They're 2020 each othering.
And it's like that as well. I mean, there's a lot of events across New Zealand until the end of that. They're trying to cram them in due to COVID.
As soon as it's open.
Us being in lower lockdown levels, we're quite lucky compared to the rest of the world where we can hold events, we can hold music concerts, we can hold live fight action, which is just so good for all us Kiwi fight fans.
Yeah. Yeah, being able to cater for people that have done their training over lockdown, still being able to keep up their fitness, that conditioning, maybe not being able to put it to the test, but now's the opportunity so they can get in there and show what they're made of. So a couple of pro fights at the end of the night. Looks like no corporate fights, so we're just keeping it old school.
Hey, but the way it's gone far, the way it's gone with this first fight, I'm absolutely excited for the rest of the card. I mean, if this is anything to go by, what are all the other fights going to be like?
Totally.
Seconds out now for the third and final round.
Third and final. Do they touch gloves? No. Straight into it. Okay. Yeah, no, good fitness. They've recognised what's working, and it looks like Ashley's sticking to it. She's found
huge lunging shots there, and Ashley is sticking to the game plan right from the get-go. Yeah. Aggressive,
finding the momentum.
Absolutely vicious. And now we have a standing.
Yeah, look, that's normally after a couple of scoring shots that have been, not guarded as cleanly. Clean scoring shots need a bit.
Safety first as well. This is the thing with amateur boxing. If someone is starting to get rocked or in a bit of trouble, there are counts, and it's for the safety of the fighter. Once they go pro, they don't really do that at all. It's either kill or be killed, right?
Yeah, no standing at count in pro boxing. So have both fighters sit into their composure, reset. They both get a bit of a break. And now they've got another minute to go.
Like you said, Ken, we're seeing a bit more composure now. They started off guns blazing, especially Ashley, then they're in. Some even things out now, but just as I said, that Ashley comes out viciously launching a barrage of punches again.
Yeah, that was a good overhand right, so just saw that land on the side. But it's that clinical precision so that you could be more efficient and more economical. But
beautiful step back and then launched into a right, just missing the head of Yahlina.
Yeah, these girls have been going at it all night. Good quality. A couple of scoring shots there. Looks like the ref just missed it.
Beautiful right overhand. Then she ducked and weaved and came forward. A bit of a hop skip.
Yeah, just
launched into the punch.
Yeah, I'm familiar with that.
Lifted that leg.
Putting that effort in. 1, 2, 3, 4.
I love those uppercuts Ashley's throwing. They are with vicious intent. She is not leaving anything for the road home in the final clapper.
Yeah, it's that burst of energy coming through with the combo. Respect at the end. That's what you like to see. Respect to each fighters.
What a fight that was. Not even going to call it, but what a way to open up the card here tonight, Triple C.
Yeah. Nice work as Isaac, noticing what was going on.
The Seagulls, well, they're in the background, and all the rugby league supporters will be thinking, hey, I want to get into a bit of this boxing myself. And there actually is a bit of cross code hop with a lot of league players. So hopefully we get a few wanting to get into boxing after this tonight.
Yep, totally been a few over the years. Keeps them active, and it mixes up the physical routine.
We had Mundine, we had Hopewadi, we had Paul Gallen, who will be fighting Mark Hunt in a week's time. What are your thoughts on that one, Kendall?
Oh, that should be a good one. I'm guessing Mark Hunt. I don't know. Yeah, I haven't seen as much of Gallen. He could be a good workhorse. It just depends if he can handle the power. He's going to get clipped. But yeah, it could come down to fitness versus power. To the red corner, Ashley in the red corner.
Ashley Belk all the way from Nelson. Take away the unanimous win there, well deserved, but take nothing away from Yahlina. She certainly put up a fight.